Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're gonna make these car magnets, and there are 4 of them. However, we almost mess up because there are big size and we cannot afford to mess up even 1 inch, because if we do so, we will have to postpone this project for another week, and it is a $500 project, so we cannot afford to do that. So make sure you stick around with us and subscribe, and also like this video if you like it.
We're gonna use the Oracle 651. Well, part of it's gonna be made with Oracle 651, 2 of them, but we're also gonna use the Oracle 751. This is the high cast. We're gonna try to avoid using this since this one's a little bit more expensive. So hopefully we get 2 out of this one. First thing I need to do, I need to align it. I'm just gonna pull a good amount to the front of the vinyl cutter and use our alignments. And I think it looks good there. Now I'm gonna send it all the way to the back and just pay attention to how much the vinyl moves. If it moves a lot, it means that you need to realign it. I think we're gonna have to realign it.
Yeah, we cannot mess up because we don't have plenty of that. We don't want to use too much of that.
I repeated the same steps. Hopefully this time we aligned it correctly. It looks better now. We're ready to go.
All right, so we're about to send it to the cutter and we're gonna find out if it's gonna be good enough. Hopefully it is. And yeah, so far it looks good, and Saul is going to tell you the materials that we're gonna use as soon as he's finished texting.
No, I was actually making sure that I get the right information. So the name of the magnets, or the brand, is Magnum Magnetics, and they are the 0.76 millimeters, or you can also find them as 30 mil, whatever that means. You will also need the cutting mats, as well as the safety ruler and other small tools like the squeegee and all that stuff. Remember that if you would like to support this channel, of course you can get them through our website. That is www.rdidecals.com. We will also have the links in the description of the video, as well as on the very first comment. Thank you for your support. This is exactly the reason why we always align the vinyl. As you can see, there's a big piece. Another thing I want to mention about this vinyl cutter, the Graphtec C6060, I mean, without a doubt, this is one of the best machines out there. We're gonna use a small piece of vinyl, as you can see here, and we're not gonna use any cutting mat. We never use any cutting mat when it comes to, when we use the Graphtec. And that's another great thing about this machine, that you can cut very small pieces of vinyl, like even smaller than this one. So it's very friendly for this type of projects too. This section is finished. We barely made it. See, it only left about like 2 inches. That's all we have left, but we're gonna throw it away. There's no need to save it.
All right, we're gonna start weeding out the black color, the first section, because we got another big one like this coming. It's a big order. It's 4 magnets, the big ones. When was the last time? It's been a long time, right, Saul?
Yeah, it has been quite a, yeah, it's been some time, yeah, that we have done this kind of projects.
But we love making this product because it's good profit. I think it's good money.
Yep, it's probably the second most sold item. No, actually the first item, but when it comes to like money-wise, the income, this is second.
The font, I'm not really sure why I use this font. I used it before, but it takes too long because I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It has some patterns or like distress.
Yeah.
And that takes longer, so lesson learned. I'm not gonna use this font again. It is nice, but it takes too long. Everything came out right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look for, anything missing, but it looks like it weighted out perfectly. I think we are good. Yep.
So yeah, now we're gonna do the logo.
Yeah, this section here, the bigger one.
So this is the section, and there's a part or section here that I wanna show you guys. I always do this when there's like little windows. Wait, there's something coming here.
Yep,
okay,
yep.
That was part of the roof of the house. I added a weeding box. I don't know if you can see, there's like 4 squares there. There's another one here. So that way you don't have to worry about these small squares. And yeah, so far it looks good.
Especially if you don't have any help. Like, luckily we got a big family and we have plenty of hands. But like the weeding boxes that Luis was talking about, especially a good idea when you don't have any help. Like right now we are dealing with this.
I had to cut off the video because something was definitely going wrong, and we saved part of the design. So we'll have to improvise, use rapid tag, and thankfully this is not our first rodeo. This has happened to us before. So you can see there are little traces where the blade cut through the vinyl, and you can always position the vinyl back if you are able to save it like we did. And Saul is going to weed out this section, and that's what I mean. We hadn't used this machine in a bit. That's why we're still figuring out the settings. Hopefully the next section is not too bad. At least we learned something. We're gonna be more careful with this section over here, the other side. And we're gonna start weeding out again. Hopefully this time everything works better. Now it's time to start weeding out the red color. Luis increased the cut force a little bit. We'll see. Hopefully this one comes out a lot better. Hold on. Nope. Don't disappoint me, guys. Wait. Yeah, we noticed that the red one, it's a little thicker than other colors for some reason. I don't know. But I'm glad that Luis decided to increase the cut force. I mean, it's not cutting like the way it's supposed to, but it's not too bad. Could be worse. Yeah, we have done worse. We spoke too soon. That registration mark is the only casualty. Not too bad though. Now it's time to add the transfer, and we're gonna use the Arte Clear Choice AT75. And as you can see, the guys are securing the decal onto the desk. If you guys don't have any help like we do, you guys can use the application rollers that you are watching here. If you have help like we do, you can apply it as you're about to see. Part right here, it takes a lot of practice. Even today, we still don't do it 100% perfect. If you don't believe me, let me show you. See that? And yeah, this one was a lot easier since we got extra surface here. Like the bottom has like an inch, and then the top as well. Yeah, I think that's probably why. It makes it easier. All right, so now the guys, what they're doing is they're cutting the magnets, and these are big magnets, and there are 4 of them. So it's quite a big project. It's a $550 project, so cannot mess up because we barely have what we need for that roll, the magnets. So we have to be very careful and precise. Crossing my fingers. Knock on wood. They're gonna use the blue ruler to cut the magnets. I'm going blind, so let me turn on the light just to make sure that, yep, that's good to go. Good job. Looks good. Yeah, we're gonna cut 4 of those. So this is what's gonna happen. First, we're gonna apply the letters, the black color, and then after that, actually, the first layer is gonna be applied dry, and then the second layer, this one on top, we're gonna apply it using the rapid tag, and we're gonna use the registration marks, and the same thing with the phone number, with application, registration marks. Now we're going to measure the first layer, make sure that it is centered. Now we're going to apply pieces of tape to hold the first layer in place so it doesn't move around. A little bit higher, sorry. We can cut more than half of the backing paper, and we're going to use the cutting knife. Now we're going to get rid of the backing paper, a little bit more than half of it. The good thing about using the cutting knife is that it doesn't leave any residue, paper residue. And now we're gonna start applying that layer. And for those that are new to this channel, the reason why we do it this way is so that way we focus on one section and then we focus on the upper section, because it is a medium-sized decal. I wouldn't say a really huge one, but it's a decent size. So you don't want to risk it, because if you try to do the whole thing, that's how you get bubbles. Time to do the other section. We're going to do it the same way, and it's totally safe to do a combination of dry and wet application. Now notice the way Saul is using the squeegee. That's how you avoid leaving too many bubbles, especially when there's like a big solid like that one. Nice. All right, now let's remove the transfer, and Remember, if you use a high tack like the AT75, do it carefully because sometimes you get unexpected surprises.
We have seen that so many times in this channel. For the next layer, we're gonna do a wet application. As mentioned previously, we're gonna use the rapid tack and we're gonna get rid of the backing paper. The reason why we're doing it this way, we could easily do it dry without doing the wet application, but we wanna give an idea to those that are just getting started on how you can do like a different types of applications, dry and wet, and it is totally safe to do that if you're using the Oracle 651 vinyl.
Now they're gonna do the other side. And this is also because this helps avoiding leaving too many bubbles too.
Yeah, you can also do a wet application if you want to avoid those bubbles, but believe me, when it gets really hot outside, they will disappear. But
Instantly, yeah, it's worth it.
It's about presentation, you know. It looks better without any bubbles, but I mean, it's almost impossible. The phone number, we're gonna do it the same way, wet application, using those registration marks.
It doesn't take very long to dry. I mean, we're at room temperature, like probably like 70, 68.
Something like that, yeah.
And it doesn't take too long. You'll see in a second.
We're good.
Remember guys, if you're liking this video, make sure, don't be shy, hit the like and subscribe and turn on your notifications too.
That will make us happy.
Yeah. If you want to make these guys happy, do that. All right, the guys are gonna try and see if it's dry. It is, I know it's gonna be fine.
How long has it been? It's only been like not even 2 minutes.
Like a minute and a half probably.
I'm gonna remove the registration marks. We're gonna use the whitter, which is lift one side and then peel it off like that. Really easy. There's no need to damage the surface. There you go. See how easy it was.
And now the final step is to make the corners round. And you want to do this because this will prevent the air coming in and make them fly away. And you don't want that. Even though that doesn't sound like a bad idea, so that way the customer comes back and buys some more. Just kidding. Don't do that. Make sure you cut the corners. So this is it for this video. Thank you for sticking with us. And let us know in the comments if you ever made car magnets this size. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode.